Alrighty, the VOD recording has started. Not that it was anything I said anyway, because we're basically just recapping, which if you're watching on the VOD side, you already know what happens, because it's just the next video. Anywho, unfortunately, we never have a consistent fourth party member, which is quite annoying, I will say. But so hopefully I get Gordon or whatever her name is back, because I would quite like them to be around if possible. Now, as far as I know, everyone should be fairly well equipped. I do wish I could... What was my last party member? Oh, what was her name? It was the pirate lady, right? Because we fought the Naga last time. Or the Lamia, I mean. That was like one of the last things I did, right? What if I remember? What's up, Ollie? You may also notice I didn't get the theme chat ready, and I've decided, you know what? It's whatever. I totally forgot about it, and I was too busy playing Trails yesterday, and I woke up this morning and was like, ugh. That's fine. Mine was Prince Nestor, who's whatever he's called in English. Okay, so it was Gordon then. It's for you. Now, a mithril sword would be awesome because attack 20, accuracy 50. My attack would actually go down. Wait, why is this a better sword? Probably because of the shield. In fact, the mithril sword wouldn't even do that good. Well, regardless, there was a lot that happened last time. Not as silly as, what, the previous couple of games? At least. But, or at least game itself. Mithril is something you should have gone after reviving the Mithril. Yeah, so that was like, that was so early. Anywho, we now need to go to the Rebel Camp by Finn, which is up north. So let me just make sure encounters are on, because we're still trying to level up something in some way, shape, or form. Although these enemies are probably not going to get me any XP whatsoever. I'm pretty sure the amount of XP that I'm getting is like 1. But I do like that Maria has the flame bow. I am surprised about your magic. You didn't check the second seller in the shop. He just has basic things, right? I don't think he has anything special. Well, so I did also say that I maybe I'll off-screen grind Guy up. Oh, back then? What do you mean? I don't think this guy actually carries anything new, does he? Because he just carries the basic stuff. Because this guy... Yeah, this guy just carries the basic things. We don't need any of this. Mithril was something I got before going with Yosef. Oh yeah, that was like way long ago. That was like 20% into the game. I do still want to make sure I'm teaching, you know, him this. Oh, Ollie, do you know? If I level up Berserk, does that mean the amount of attack that is raised goes up? I actually meant to look this up. I don't know. I know that for other stuff it's chance. Berserk directly increases the strength of an ally's attack. It stacks with itself, but subsequent casting becomes harder to perform. Haste improves the accuracy and the number of hits. Repeated castings of the spell stacks become harder to apply. Yeah, but it's like... Like, is there any point in even leveling it up? Like if I do Final Fantasy Berserk. Each success adds the spell's power to attack. Note that if you switch weapons, the effects of Berserk are cancelled. In mine, Furion is white mage plus knight with 1 black spell. Maria is a black mage but with 1 white spell, and Guy has a mix. Yeah, you know, in hindsight, I did think about it where it's like, you know, maybe I should have done a better job of like going half and half with everybody. But hey, you know, whatever. Well, that's a cool little the problem is you use Berserk 3. Each spell status attempts 1 hit per spell. I don't actually know. One thing I do is pass the shield around. Sometimes it's on Furion, sometimes on Guy. Helps them leveling up evasion. Interesting. I think they've been doing pretty good on evasion at least, but I'm also on 2 times the stats and everything. Alrighty, I guess it's more about if you make the spell stronger, it probably has a better chance to actually activate. But you would want to basically do multiple iterations of Berserk to really get a good attack boost, I guess. Try leveling up Teleport. Do I even have Teleport? I do have Teleport. I should have given Teleport to Furion because he has way more HP, or Guy, because he has way more HP than Maria. Look, this is what happens when you try and, you know, play this game like a normal RPG of sorts. Nice. Look, it'll happen one time, I promise. Amazing. Is there any point of even leveling up Teleport, though, if it's just for the... You really mainly need it to get out of dungeons. Oh, this is funny. There it goes. It lets you kick out an enemy. I've never really had to do that, though. Something you don't want to fight. I just run at that point. like those Gigas or the ogres in that one dungeon last time. I just like, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm running. We are gone. I like how potion stays up here and then everything else happens. It was my beat plan for the red soul. Yeah, that makes sense. And we can just punch a few things here and there. It's all good. Would be cool to see stop also activate. Stop. Yeah, I mean, in that respect, you know, these sorts of moves, I'm probably not even using them right because they need to be higher level in order to actually activate more too, I bet. I didn't even level up, man. That's so cool. The rebel camp. We've breached the things. You're to be the heart of our attack. While we hold the bulk of the Imperial forces at bay, you'll slip in and kill the Castellan. Virian, Maria, Guy! I owe you my life. It would appear you also deserve credit for destroying the Dreadnought. We sure do. I don't know how I can ever thank you enough. Do not fear, I am the true princess. What's this? I could swear you were blushing. Well, you did try to sleep with us, so... I know the red text means that there's... Okay, well, that's fine then. So I guess we just go, huh? Was Guy Speaks Beaver was peak Final Fantasy 2. I was such a good line of dialogue. Oh my god. Okay, so we can't get chests until we retake the castle. Awesome. Good to know. My Berserk is level 5 though, so that's good at least. You're writing a screenplay? Yo, what the hell? Enjoy the lurk. By the way, the knights in town, I believe they changed type. Really? Really? I can't go get that chest? It's kind of crazy, actually. Or at least the second time I went to battle when it was harder. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely do become harder after the Dreadnought. Cool. Oh my god. Nice. What? I got Berserk and I got one more. A Cursed Tome. I have 7 Sleep Tomes. That's crazy. I should use these in battle. What? You can absolutely get these chests now. Well, regardless. Oh, look, it's Layla. You actually gonna be helpful? Berserk and stun. Nice. Hold on, Layla. I have a chest to get. And I bet one of them is... Oh, that's great. An ambush is not good for that. But that's okay. Oh, great, we're blinded. Well, it's not like that would have done much for me anyway, but whatever. Magic. Use Asuna. Target all. Yeah, I should probably die very quickly, I feel. Better use it in combat, though. You still get the XP for a spell, even out of combat. Yeah, I've had Cure level up plenty of times outside of combat. Aw, how cute. Using Berserk on yourself, even though you're mostly a magician? You don't want to be hacking your way deep into enemy territory without me. Why did you leave in the first place, then? You could have just stuck around. That would have been great. Why is my PNG acting up weird? Hold on. Well, I'll give it a little bit of a boost. Oh god, do I have to re-equip you? Oh my god, I have to equip you again. This is horrible. What did I have you as? Spears. You're a better spear user. Even though Mage's Staff is better. Is Mage's Staff really? For that VA was dope. I think I might like just say that. Thank you so much. So at this point, what do you think Final Fantasy is greater than 2 or Final Fantasy 1 is greater than 2? I don't know, it's hard to say. All right, you know what? You're gonna level up the staff because it's stronger. Who cares? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not, whatever. And as I recall, I gave you magic as well. Yes, I gave you some black magic as well. As well. So we gotta work on that too. I think I enjoy Final Fantasy 1 a bit more for its story and the world, but I am still a fan of Final Fantasy 2's XP system. Even if you have to sit there for a while and like really level things up, I am overall a bigger fan of that. Although I do enjoy Final Fantasy 1's D&D-esque style. Here's a bunch of spell slots and go at it. Is this your real voice or have been voice acting this whole time? The world may never know. Who knows? And the flying ship gets you to amazing places. Yeah, I think I'm a bigger fan. I mean, the story of this game has been pretty good so far. Like, I like what they do with it. But I think I am a bit more of a fan. I mean, I'm also biased too because of Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy. So, I think I do much prefer that one instead. But I do like what they've done with magic and equipment in this one. Relatively. Why would I not get these chests since they're right here? Holy Jesus. Oh my god, I forgot that they're not even, like, remotely good at that. I think you're gonna find Final Fantasy 3 worse, at least at the start. Well, Final Fantasy 3 is job system, right? It's like the first... Oh, Jesus. That's a problem. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna... Oh, Jesus. Wow. Not one, but two. That's crazy. Gonna do that. We're just gonna probably leave. Oh no, you're back up. Never mind, you're good. We're good. But OG and Pixel Remake 3 don't have main characters. Yeah, well, that was like there was like a DS remake that made them actual characters, didn't they? You missed? I mean, I definitely think that I'm probably not playing this game correctly in a lot of different... Oh my lordy. Girl. Is the accuracy on stabs really that bad? Oh, God. Oh! Alright, we're leaving. You're still petrified? That's crazy. Alright, there's the thing for Toad. Yeah, see, Ale like just went to level 9 on that one. Well, it's a good thing I healed. Oh boy. I think Final Fantasy 3 plays a lot like Bravely's thing, or is it more Final Fantasy 5 that plays more like Bravely Default? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like definitely I'm not probably playing the way of Final Fantasy 2 the way probably like it really wants me to. No doubt about it, but it's been working, and we're gonna keep it that way, I guess. Wow, you are really inaccurate with the staff. Oh boy. I mean, I guess we can level it up, but all that for a potion? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see this actually in action. We'll see. Let's see if anything gets teleported away, or do I just kill everything before that even activates? No? Crazy. Wow! Wow, we're really picking on Maria. Holy hell. Oh, okay, Cure 9 is pretty much as good of a full heal as I'm gonna get, which is nice. I don't even know who's doing Blaze. Final Fantasy 1 is definitely easier to follow, even with the spell slot system that they have for La Magic. It's just like, you have this thing and it works. Okay, kill him before Guy goes insane here. There we go. Yay. Do I need to heal anybody? Man, not getting a white mage tome really hurts. Oh, lordy almighty. See if I can stack these. And then I have a lot of these, so sleep. A whopping 2, fantastic. Final Fantasy is like it works mainly because it's as basic as it is, and and it's in a good way, honestly. Fire 8 is not good. Can I live? Maybe. It's like meant to be a standard, and that's kind of why it works, right? That's what really set everything off in the turn-based genre, even more so than, well, at least in the West. I mean, Dragon Quest still was really popular for sure, and I don't think I'm a good authority to speak on a lot of that, but you know, like I think there's things that Final Fantasy does that I think were more popular than what maybe Dragon Quest did. God damn. But I do still think that Final Fantasy II's level up system is something to be, you know, appreciated. Where the more you do something, the better it gets. An aura tome? Enhances effectiveness against various enemy types when used in battle. I mean, I guess I could teach that to Guy. Teaches the drain spell? Ooh. I feel like that's a better one used than taught. Okay, that chest I don't even know how you get. There's probably a hidden wall right there by those stairs. Oh god, just run. Better this way. There's a boss battle up here. Why is there freaking... Why is there a battle right before the boss battle? Rebels, here? Where are my soldiers? No, it can't be. This was all a trap. I still don't understand this battle theme, like, at all. Anyway, we're gonna do some buffing. We're gonna do some of these. You weak to magic? Oh, geez, you hit hard. I actually didn't see how much damage that did. Was that good damage or bad damage? Mid damage. Ah. Okay, curiosity. It probably is not gonna work, but I have like so many of these. Yeah, I figured. Bro, I might put on a freaking... Oh, well, never mind. He's dead. Marian's Sword Shield leveled up. Maria's Blink Protect leveled up. Guy's Berserk leveled up. And Layla's Staff leveled up. Wow, we got tons of stuff there. More HP and more stuff is what we need. Bacchus's Wine. You've defeated the enemy commander. That was it? That was the whole siege? Bro, I didn't even need to do anything. It's so good to be finally back. This would never have been possible had we not worked together. I thank you all. Yay. One thing still troubles me. Minwu left for Mysidia, but we have not heard from him since. It pains me to ask you of this so soon after winning back our castle. Would you go to Mysidia? Magic is a decent there. This guy's there's a place within this castle called the Mirror Chamber. There's a power to call wyverns. The wyvern has yet to hatch. Mysidia is a land of mages. Without the aid of their magic, defeating the Emperor will not be easy. I've heard that a spell, sometimes referred to as the ultimate magic, lies in the Mysidian Tower. We get to learn Ultima? That's great. Oh boy. Obtaining it requires 2 masks. The white mask rests beneath this very castle. You must recite an incantation to open the door that leads below. I don't know if we know it. The words Ekmet Teloes have been passed down from antiquity. Forgive me, I'm afraid I do not know the door's location. Well, where is it? We could never have retaken Castle Flynn without your help, or Finn. But there is one problem. Minwu still hasn't come back. Would you go to Mysidia to find out what's happened to him? The Mysidian Tower is rumored to house the Ultima Tome, a text containing the ultimate magic. With His Majesty gone, no one knows this castle better than Hilda. If she doesn't know, Paul just might. He's always calling himself the greatest crook in the world, after all. Isn't Paul back at the main town? He should be there, right? Well, at the very least, it seems we can now go chest hunting. So let's go take care of that. And there's probably no enemies in here, right? Yeah, definitely not. I guess that's why the guide was like, wait till you take care of the castle before you go chest hunting, because then you won't have to deal with annoying enemies. But that's okay, because we got a little bit out of it, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. Layla, how's your staff doing? Oh, a solid level 4. It's not too bad. You know, I feel like it's fine keeping it, but not that huge of a deal, I guess. Okay, let's just explore on my own, and I think I could find what needs to be done. Not a ripple of imperfection mars the surface as a mirror. Oh, this is where... This is the mirror. Okay, so that's where we need to come back once we learn how to open the big stuff. Okay, very good. I don't need, like, any of those. I think it's just hard because it's difficult to tell how effective a spell could be. You know? I think that's like the hardest thing, is knowing how effective a spell could be. And obviously the more you use it in Final Fantasy II, the better that spell is going to be. So it's like if you had like Toad 8, for example, like you're probably going to be making most enemies into Toads. But is it worth using 8 mana? Or 8 MP? And I don't know. Aha, there we go. The Werebuster. I think I already have a Werebuster. Yeah. The Giant's Gloves, which are always very helpful indeed. Wait, did I get everything? We need to be in the throne room. A small gap appears in the wall. It's a secret door. How the heck would you have found this? Some NPC probably would have told you. That's wicked. Well, we gotta go this way anyway for the mirror, right? Paul probably would have told you. Oh, there we go. Now we're back to battles. I should probably level up Shell too. I just wish I knew who my like 4th party member is gonna be at the end of the game. Hold on, I missed something. Oh my god! Oh yeah, that's also what I want to look up too. I want to also look up, does Scourge actually cause poison, or is it just poison damage? That's what I want to know. I should probably heal Maria, but she'll live for at least a little bit. And then we need to sneak into here. How did you get here? Golden armor, golden shield, and golden curious. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say no to either of those. The golden curious is just the same. And the golden shield is resistant to poison. So we already know that already. That's fine. The gold curious. And the... I would still prefer for you to have some evasion at the very least, because your magic interference would go up really high if I did that. The gold hairpin gives you that. I should definitely do that. And the gold curious also gives you more defense as a whole. Ruby Curious gives me more evasion and less magic interference. Fine. This is overall fine, I think, even though it's not that great for the magic side of things. Well, that was cool. Now we can go explore here. So we have these 3 chests here that I could get, and then we move on to the next areas. Wonderful. Yeah, I want to try and at least beat this game in the next couple of hours. Hopefully. Although I don't feel like it's gonna at least be 4 hours, I think, until I beat this game, which is fine if that's how it ends up being, but... You know, we want to make sure we get the goods, the good stuff. That's not good stuff. Wow. Oh, wow. So, let's see. Yeah. In gaming news at least, I'm going to be finishing up Sky Remake this weekend. Hopefully. I'm near the final dungeon. I think I still have a good, like, solid 5-6 hours left in the game. Story content-wise. I mean, obviously I'm going to still take my time with it and enjoy, like, the world and everything. And I think there's at least a couple of chests that or quests that I still need to do. But I'm pretty much there. And then I could go back to, I think Armored Core 6 is what I'm gonna try and just like bum rush through and get done. Because I do want to get through that game as well. Although that game is gonna take me a little bit longer just because of the difficulty of it. But I think it'll be fine. But I'm looking forward to getting back into that as well, because it's been a hot minute since I played that game. I'm probably gonna be royally ass at it because it's been a while. But whatever. And then I have to play some VNs. I have to play at least the House of Fate Morgana and then Sayano Uta. I had another game that I was doing too as well, and I forget what was the other game I was playing. I was playing Armored Core and one more thing. I forget what it was. Like, I was flip-flopping back and forth between the two. Thank God the Cornelia books are marked. Doesn't excuse the one stealth section in Grand Soul. Yeah, honestly, so true. What's up, Heisei? Collected treasure from 50% of the chests. That is not a good sign if that's how many. If I'm this far in and I've only hit 50% of the chests. Dude, the stealth section in Grand Soul was harder this time around. I was pleasantly surprised at how many more guards they put around to force you to do stealth. Although I don't remember the last Cornelia book that you get from Anton. I don't remember that being a thing in the original game. But I have pretty much everything. I'm just worried that I am not going to get enough monster materials to make all the food. Because I can't find monster gelatin in Monster Row. But I imagine the final dungeon is going to have it, right? Knowing Falcom, there's going to be a way to get everything. So that's kind of where things are. I do want to play Octopath Zero, but I think what I'm going to do with that one is I'm going to get that on PS5 and just kind of like take that one in stride, where like on days where like I really just don't feel like sitting at my computer type of thing, and like not even really worry about how long it takes me to beat that game. Because half of my thing for New Year's is I want to, like, I have a calendar that I like mostly follow throughout the week. Like, you know, like this is when I should work out. This is a good time where I can study and yada yada. I just gave up cooking after Zeiss. It's not that difficult, is it? This is when I clean my Tensi Shrine. Yeah, I also want to get... I have a dedicated time for cleaning as well, but I think I need to do a little bit better with that, if I'm being honest with you. Especially with school, because I've gotten a little bit lazier since becoming a student again. Damn. I was barely getting the monster ingredients I needed. Yeah, that's the thing, is like I'm missing so much gelatin in row, and I'm like, am I even gonna get it? so that's kind of what I want to do. And I want to do a bit of I did fine in 24 with sticking to my schedule, but I want to do better in 26, because this year I did not do a good job of sticking to my weekly calendar that I had set up for myself. And I want to do a bit better at sticking with it this time around in 26. Did I miss one? Oh my god. Hold on. I just want to get the chest and be done. Hold on. Flame shield. Resistant to ice. No one's really doing any of that stuff right now, so I think we're good with what we have. Dude, this is a long basement. Let me just grab the chest and move on. I'm not really worried about the encounters here. I say that as I get a monster chest. The power staff. Better attack, better accuracy, but worse magic interference. I mean, sure, I guess. Because I'm gonna be attacking with that anyway. Flame armor. Whoa, I bet I know what that does. That I don't know. Oh, it confuses? I don't even know how that one's gonna work, but... Rios. What could you be weak to? God damn. But like with every New Year's resolution that anyone ever does, I do really good at like for the first couple months, and then I go on vacation or like I leave home for like a weekend. I come back and I'm like, oh yeah, fuck that. Ooh, that's really bad. I don't think Asuna can cure stone, but I have no idea. Yeah, I don't think so either. I think it's literally just Dispel that can do that. Alright, I need to freaking heal Maria, otherwise we're fucked. Never mind, she's stoned anyway. We're running. Oh, we can't escape. That's awesome. Well, this is gonna be bad. Okay, so what needs to happen is I need to Maidens, I need to Gold Needle you. And I need to cure, like, now. Risk it for the biscuit. Helpful. No, I just used the needle on you. You fuck. Yeah, keep using Blaze. That's fine. I can live with that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I see why teleport would probably be helpful here, huh? Someone needs to delete Dream Logical World before I discover a new mental illness. What's up, Banana? What ails you in Dream Logical World? I think I played that game like one time and never again. Orichalcum? That's insane. Oh my god. Thankfully they give us a teleport. Someone needs to time trial and stop newbie me from trying to start Ellen being that game. Oh no, bro, not like this, man. What a good waste of items that I just used too. Actually, hold on, let me do some shopping. I think I have a lot of money now, so let me just double check some shops. While I am here. It removes barriers that defend against elemental attacks and status elements that when used in battle. Mini, fog, and slow. Might still buy Dispel, because it'd be cool to teach someone Dispel, but I think that's probably not what I'm thinking that it does. Oh, Paul is here? Good talk to him. Werebuster, a trident, a wing sword, and a flame bow. Right, yeah, you already have these things. I already have pretty much every one of those. The golden shield, the giant's helm, the golden armor, and the golden carry. I might buy one more of these because that might be helpful. Yes, it would be. $43.10. Need $2.10. The diamond would be better if I could get it, but But yeah. Ooh. Need to top up on you. Okay, at least it's topped up on items, but... Why does the church not look like a church? Alrighty, Paul, where's your house, bro? There he is. Varian, you old devil, how have you been? If you need to know about secret doors in Castle Finn, I'm your man. I suppose you could tell me what's inside the secret chamber. Just curious. A white mask? Doesn't sound particularly valuable. Nope, not interested, so I guess I'll tell you where the door is. Look in the far corner of the audience chamber, to the right of the throne. So you're collectors too, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So you would have just come here to find out about the mask. So you would have had to come back here anyway, so that's fine. Let's see. So now we need to go to Mysidia, which is down and to the left over there. So I gotta get to my ship, which is over there. Yeah, I probably should be leveling up Aura too, because I think that'll probably be helpful. Past that, I kind of want to get back into watching anime again because I'm like really behind on a lot of things, but there are some nowadays, like it's really just like 1 or 2 per season that I watch, so like really good. I know they're still in the romance thing, but I'm not gonna lie, some of them are getting a little bit hard to watch, which is a bit of a sad thing considering how fun it was to watch them back as a kid, or you know, university kid. But be that as it may, we'll get to it. A vampire girl and killer mantis. Wow. Oh my god, you hit hard. There is also the case that someone has made that's like, oh, anime is not as good as it used to be, and I'm like, I kind of agree with it, but not in the sense that modern anime is like bad or anything. But I think a lot of things are just now chasing like the top dog, and there's not as many like BC level ones that exist, which makes it a little bit harder to enjoy. Nice. Am I going the wrong way? No. The Black Flan. I bet you these guys are actually very strong to physical attacks. Yes, they are. Wow, a whole hit. Wow. No, in reality, these guys are probably weak to fire. Really? Oh my goodness. That's why we do single target spells, Goldie. Because they do better. Oh, that's fine. Complete 50% of the bestiary. That's concerning. Alright, now we're in Mysidia. And there's a dude in front of me. This is Mysidia, Kingdom of Mages. You certainly can't come a long way to be here. Yeah, I bet we look pretty weird, don't we? Holy mama, okay. What do we got? Fire, Thunder, Blizz. Maybe learning another person with Cure might be a bad idea. Cure, Blink, Protect, Shell. Okay. Fear, Basuna, Asuna, Silence. Silence would be interesting, but I don't know how well. Life, Sap, Warp, Teleport. Barrier raises a barrier to defend against elemental attacks and status ailments when used in battle. Oh, I want that one. I want that one too. Forms a magic wall that guards against magic attacks. Switches HP and MP with the target when used in battle. And holy Jesus. 20 grand for holy. That is a steep price to pay, and one that I don't necessarily mind paying. Ice shield, light armor, thieves gloves. I have 2 ice shields, so I'm not really worried about that. Although it makes me think that maybe I should put it on. Power Staff, Flame Lance, Ogre Killer, and Ice Bow. Well, it's been a while since you got that, and I will also buy an Ice Bow as well. Although I'm gonna bet good money that I'm gonna get an Ice Bow inside of the dungeon. So at least you have something new. Which means I only have 10 grand. So I won't be able to get holy. Do I get barrier and start doing something with barrier? Don't know if Layla's gonna be around. Maybe, and then have Guy start doing barrier stuff. Or should I give it to Firion? Nah, give it to Guy. He's still gonna be an attacker, but he can at least do some good buffing every now and then. Oh, I need to save. I haven't saved in a hot minute. Since the beginning of this whole session. Oh boy. I believe it as you say, the time to break the seal is upon us. I like this town. It looks pretty cool. Oh my god, we're going to the tropical island next. That's so funny. You place the white mask on the statue. Nice. Well, I took care of most of that in the last session, so at least now I can... I can at least knock out that. There's a couple of chests that I missed there too, and a boss fight that I didn't do, so that'll be helpful. Keep leveling up Basuna. I need to level up Barrier. And you can fire these boys. Layla has some good MP now, which is awesome. How's a werewolf not weak to fire? Well, they probably are weak to fire. I'm just doing a multi-target attack, which probably isn't helping too much. Or not, maybe, I don't know. Brother, I need you to not get poisoned. Oh my god, you still have... Oh my god! Gets one hit in and immediately just starts going crazy with it. Well, I can at least get some good money here, so that's fine. Might not be a bad idea to get some money and everything, but I do need to go to the tropical island. Stun 16. Oh my god, that's crazy talk. That is some crazy talk right there. Stun 16. I might look up Basuna. One down, two down. Nice. Yeah, I want to look up Basuna real quick. Hold on. Basuna has a white magic spell. Level 1, it's able to only remove the Venom status. 2 is able to heal Sleep and Silence. 3, Mini. Or, Silence can be removed at 3. 4, Mini. Paralysis at 5. And Confuse at level 6. Oh. In addition to the chance success increase level as spell increase, it can only target one or all allies, but the latter requires additional remove status. For example, level 4 or higher to remove Silence. Success rate is much lower unless the spell is a high level. Any character can learn Basuna by having them use the Basuna Tomb or the scroll in Final Fantasy. Oh. What about Asuna? At level 1, it can only remove Poison and Darkness. In Remaster, 2 can remove Curse. Amnesia at 3. Toad at level 4. Stone at level 5. Or level 6. It needs to be level 6. And at level 7, it has the odd ability to remove KO from a target, reviving him or her with 1 HP. I see. So that's why you need to be at level 6 at least, so you can get rid of Stone. I see. And I think we're almost there at that one. Okay, that makes sense. Let me also look up Wall. So if you cast Wall 3 and get 3 walls, it's very difficult to actually make useful. What Wall does is block black magic up of a level up to the number of successes it has. So if you cast Wall 3 and get 3 successes, Fire 1, 2, and 3, and other black magic spells from levels 1, 2, and 3 will be automatically negated. The problem is oh my god, never mind. The Wall is kind of pointless. Okay, so then what about Barrier? The spell success rate and effectiveness of reducing damage increases as it levels up. So we get resistance. So it is worth leveling up Barrier at least. Okay, that makes sense. The increment increases Berserk spell level with the caster's intelligence. The effect can't stack, however the power is capped at 255 and further castings will have no effect. Okay, that makes sense. So, magic-wise, Asuna is at level 5, so I need to make that one higher. And Basuna is worth getting to level 6 at least. So having them both at 6 I think is worth it for sure. And then Shell and everything. I need to work on Shell too. I need to work on these 4. Intelligence, you have 14 versus 21 and 18. Okay. Well, I mean, at the very least, Barrier is worth working on. Aura is probably also worth working on. So probably these two. Like these, all of these are worth working on. Wall probably is more pointless then. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but that's fine. Now I'm gonna turn off encounters on the tropical island at least, or for now at least. Well, maybe not now, but no, yeah, I'm gonna turn them off because I already did come here last time, and so I really just need to go through and make sure that I have all the chests. But I'm missing 2 chests here, one of which is the one for the actual boss, but I don't know where I missed a chest. So we're gonna really quickly go through that. And I don't actually know which one I did and did not get. Because I think this way is the way to the, yeah, this is the way to here. This is the guy that tells us about the mask. Which makes sense. So this left side is good, I would say. So we don't need to look here. So I need to go there. I just want to get the things. Is that so hard? Harsh. But I should be able to do a much better job at fighting the boss this time around. Because Layla was in no position to be a fighter. The last time we came here. Oh man, it's a raid! Yeah, hello on all. My name is Golden Drummer 730. We can call me Golden or Goldie. Whatever floats your boat. We like to do RPG / bullet hell games, right? We do things differently time to time as well. CR, if you gotta go chill out after your stream, then you know what you gotta do, and I'll do my best to keep your community entertained. As for everyone else, welcome on into Final Fantasy 2. We're doing Final Fantasy all weekend and for a while now. So yes, come along and hang out and enjoy the fun. How was Elden Ring? I was lurking for a tiny bit, actually, CR. It seemed like you were having a good time in Elden Ring. Tell me all about it. And everyone, of course, definitely go and follow our boy CR. Dude's new to the streaming game. Here. Ice is trying to, you know, work his way up on the streaming game, so... you know how we support everybody. Alright, let me do a quick save and we'll enter a boss fight, and this should be pretty easy then. It guard mask. What if I had beaten this before? Like, what sequence break could I have done here, actually, if I was here before? I wonder. Actually, let me do Protect first. Let me do Berserk second. It was really fun. Just upgrading my PC, so I'm trying out games I want to play for a while. Ooh, nice. What'd you upgrade? Like everything, or like what parts did you get? Night Rain was so much fun though. Oh, you're doing Night Rain? Nice. I still do need to go and play Elden Ring itself, but I don't know how much of an interest I have in open world gaming right now. Oh yeah, we are straight. That's streaming off a laptop, not an actual desktop. Oh boy. That's like the best feeling, is when you can actually move up into that. Massive upgrade for sure. Man, you really just don't like that one. Okay. Dude, Firion will not take Aura. That's insane. Let me give you one more burst of attack, and then we should be good. You're gonna look for a bit of rest up? Yeah, no worries. Take your time, bro. Yeah, that'll be pretty much all we need then. That'll seal the deal. I don't even need to worry about anything else. That's just gonna seal the deal with these the two boys attacking. Well, the people above us are not gonna be very happy, but we got the black mask. Well, the dudes up above are not going to be happy with us, but hey, we need to do it to save the world, so yada yada, squirrel, bye-bye. Okay, thankfully Mysidia should not be too far from here. I don't think I need to go back to Mysidia proper, though, but I do need to go in this general direction. Oh, you want me to go there? Sure, no problem. I can do that. Oh, fire is getting better. I don't know if it's that effective against whatchamacallsums, but hey, it's getting better. Actually, I should look up Aura. Aura adds the following effects per success: flying, aquatic, earth, giants, spellcasters, dragon, werbeasts, and undead. Nice. I want to know why Firion can never get Aura'd. It is hilarious. Which, I guess it's fine, but... You know, for what's kind of a not dumb guy as Guy is, but as much of a non-mage as he is. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, here we go. We're really making a guy that's not supposed to be intelligent. But that didn't stop anybody. We're just doing it. Amazing. Oh, they're so strong. You know, Therian, if you took on Aura, maybe you would actually do a little bit more damage to these dudes. Or not. Guy has much more evasion. Layla has more intellect. Nice. Very good. How many cottages do I have? Ooh! Let's use one. Who knows? I'm gonna save and take a very quick BRB here. So BRB. And we continue. Entering the cave of Mysidia. We have things here. We have lots of chests. And more enemies to get, which I probably will use as a good time to... Oh! Awesome. Bro, you know it'd be nice if I had a fire sword. But I think if it's Flans, then it's just gonna be Layla and Maria that are gonna do good damage here. Like, that's how that one's gonna pretty much go, so... Oh, I know. Now these we can work with. I'm also just going to start following the guides maps a little bit more seriously because I don't want to sit here and go through fake doors that don't actually lead anywhere or give me anything. Black garb. Guards against physical status elements such as stone. Oh yeah, you are putting that on instantaneously. There is no question about it. I wish the other swords actually did things, but I guess they don't, which is not great, but... I also love how in future iterations of games like Bravely Default, you get bonuses for doing things like, oh, no damage or 1 turn. I'm always a big fan of that. How are you not better? You're objectively better for sure. Guy's getting all the mage equipment now, which is just so... Oh, it's a Malboro. We're gonna just put you on fire really instantaneously. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna put you on fire instantaneously, because Malboros are annoying as all hell. You are not weak to fire? You are very weak to my axe, though. Oh, should I have used Basuna there? Is that what I was supposed to do? Basuna? I think I'm supposed to use Basuna there. That's fine. Like in Bravely, you can, at least you get like, oh, unscathed, so you get bonuses to the amount of XP and job points you get. And I appreciate that. That later games eventually add that of some sorts. I think I will say, though, I think even with just basic battles, I have more fun in the base battles in Final Fantasy II more than I did in Final Fantasy I. But I think I had more fun in boss fights in this game than I do... Or I had more fun in boss fights in Final Fantasy I than I did in 2. So, normal fights, better here. Boss battles, better in Final Fantasy I. God, even with Berserk, huh? The staff does. Okay, that's cool. Oh, mother hecker. More agility, more things, more fun. Oh, what was that? What was that? More something, more fun? What was that one slogan for? What? Oh, wrong door. I can read a map. The purity of Furiant's heart is stifling. Do I give you anything? You place the black mask on the doppelganger. The mask and the creature vanish. I hope that was what was needed to be done. Because I don't have a black mask. So... that could be bad. Oh my lordy. Maria's fire leveled up. Nice, it's level 7. Actually, I believe in that case, fire's level 7. Your fire is also gonna be level 7 soon. Wow, that's really nice. Oh, you've come to perish, haven't you? And not so good. Power staff. I already have one of those. I still guess it's probably better for Layla to have staves or staves than she gets less magic interference. I do wonder. Probably, no, I do want to keep a sword on Furion because a shield does give him the extra defense and resistances. Dang it! And I just said, and I just said, oh man, I was thinking about lances too. Pardon me. Man, okay, that's fine. I should be leveling up other things too. I need to be working on Asuna and stuff. Never mind. Defend. Fire. Barrier. Fire. Attack. Fire. Stun. Oh, nope, nope, that's fine. That works too. Blah. Well, Layla's fire at least leveled up, so there was a win there in some capacity. Okay, so here, how am I doing on health actually, by the way? Really well. So the chest there, and there's a chest there. Okay, cool. I don't particularly like I don't particularly like the hidden wall thing that Final Fantasy II has. It just feels very, like, not needed. Like, in some cases, I think it's fine, like what we'd had there in Finn Castle, where it's like, okay, you would have had to go talk to Paul to figure out, okay, go to the top right of the thing, right? Like, I think that one's fine. But, like, for some of these chests, it's just as like, okay, but why? You know? Am I winning? We sure are. Welcome back, dude. An ice bow. How freaking... I told you guys. Why did I do it? I told everyone. How I can bet good money that I'm gonna get an ice bow within the dungeon itself. So I probably shouldn't buy it now. And what did I do? I bought it anyway. Oh my god. I could have waited like 15 minutes just to get a better bow. Instead, I spent 5,000 gil on it. It's not like I would have bought anything else anyway, but still, that's hilarious. I knew it. I knew it. Funny as heck, though, let me tell you. You know, for being a very annoying enemy, the Malboro is actually like not doing things. Although, is it an although it's an Ochu that does bad breath, right? No, Malboros can also do bad breath. I'm surprised it only has been attacking me. Although I haven't very much been giving it a chance to do anything. But who can say? Crunchy. Oh boy. Ay, ay, ay. I'm glad at least I have enough MP now to... Oh. Oh, no. I'm fogged. Asuna Berserk. Wow, nice. So I think it's level 6 now, right? 5. Oh, I have a lot of work to do. I have work to do. Monsters. Oh, geez. Okay, well... Bombs are weak to fire, right? Or is it blizzard? Only one way to find out. Fire. But yeah, I like that. I'm glad I have enough MP now that I'm not too worried about using like level 6 and higher spells on people. It does seem to be working fairly well. Oh, God killer. 2 oh God killer. 2 oh God killer. More attack. Double oh God killer. This is good. Nande! What do you mean? Oh, wrong door. Like, Malboros are supposed to be more annoying enemies than what we're dealing with. I mean, maybe he might use Bad Breath here, or not. That's fine. I might just be too strong. I might just be too strong. That's okay. Because they're supposed to be more annoying. And I guess they aren't. I don't know. Oh, poop. Oh, yeah. Final Fantasy 2. AKA the worst one. I don't know if it's the worst one. Oh, what's up, dude? Oh, no! That's not good. That's not good. You're procrastinating. I feel that. Hoping you beat Bonk so I get to face you in finals. We shall see. I will say, I had a move, you probably saw the replay, but as soon as I cast spikes, I didn't realize it would last that long, but I guess I got very successful with the casts of spikes to be able to just, like, really be a menace with them. Because every time a new Pokemon came out, they would just, like, land on spikes. I guess the unfortunate part about spikes, though, is you have to cast it 3 times in a row before you can do anything else. They last forever. They surprised the heck out of me, let me tell you. Until they get cleared by a move. Yeah, and I don't think my opponent had a move for that. Ooh, we're gonna run. This is not a fight I want to deal with. I mean, they literally last forever. They don't vanish by themselves. You have to clear them. Yeah. So that one, that definitely, I think, helped a lot in that sense. Because the Pokemon come up, it's like, well, you immediately take damage, so. Very nice. Wow, a whole potion. You got hit by an Encore, which forces you to use the last move you use for a few turns. Oh. Well, that explains a lot. I didn't actually want to attack, but I guess since I'm here, I might as well just keep going. You got helped in that case. That's funny as heck, actually, in that case. This is how bad I am with Pokemon. It's gonna be, if and when I get to 600 followers, it's gonna be quite the show to see me just fumble in Pokemon. Oh my god, Firion has 4 digits of health. I didn't realize that. A Phoenix down, a Gold Needle, and a Bell of Silence. Spikes deal more damage the more layers there, up to 3,000. 25% of all enemies that touch the ground upon entry, flat damage, which was amazing. Okay, hold on, I just want to get to the next room. How many chests are in this area? 19. Only Pokemon Levitate or Flying type avoid spikes. I figured that was the case. Oof. And you can clear them with Rapid Spin or Defog. Interesting. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a Juniper. June. What's up, dork? Oh, no TTS. There's no TTS for RPGs. Although I do have the Cursed Redeem. So technically we can bring it in, but... Wait, 600 follower goal. Yeah, so this 500 follower goal was Final Fantasy. The 600 one is I have to play Pokemon. And I'm just gonna say it now. Okay, but which Pokemon? I don't actually know, to be honest with you. I haven't gone that far yet, but I figured it would take a decent amount of time that by the time I get there, I can just figure it out. There is a part of me that wants to play one of the older ones versus some of the newer ones, which have a lot of extra more mechanics to them, but... Both emulation. Actually, one of two. Both emulation, of course. Yeah, I figured I'd do that also, too. But I also will spoil Drain Tome. Nice. That, the 700 follower goal is going to be Hollow Knight. Either play Pokemon Black and White or Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, both Gen 5 or Gen 7. I was honestly thinking Black and White because I know people really say that the story of those games are really good. And that piques my interest. And I enjoyed my time in Pearl, at least, or Diamond, whatever one I was playing when I was a kid, so. Osmo's Tome. Crystal Rod. Maybe you could get Shield and trade with me. Don't I need to switch for that? And Jensen was the last time they had a good one. Oof! That's not good. Mini potion, ether, high potion, high potion. Is that all 17 or 19? I mean, sure is. All right, Goldie. It turns out I don't need you. Okay. No one needs me anyway. Aww. I wouldn't be any helpful in that regard anyway, so this is probably for the best. I actually didn't have anything specific in mind. Oh, well. This is June being June. Okay, I wanted... How much money do I have? 90,000. Okay, I do think it probably would be good to teach Holy to Maria. And... I don't know what else I want. Back for COVID hesitating, the first and only legit Pokemon event thing, but then COVID, so I only cast one round. Oh no! Yeah, that one really messed things up, didn't it? Let me stock up on items then too, because I used a lot during that. Not that one. 70 would be 70 grand, right? Yeah, I don't want to waste that much. I can do another 10 ethers. I have humble desires. Some time ago, wasn't it Minwu passed through town to you best hurry after him to the tower? Competitive team that just isn't my starter at level 100 and a coughing in the legendary. I mean, you know, you never know, right? Like, it could work out. Okay, I do want to teach Maria Holy. Osmos. Absorbs MP when used in battle. I see, that would not be the worst thing to teach somebody at the Oh, hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, we're good. See, I almost do want to teach Osmos, but that's like a very like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 2 spell slots left. Ah, screw it. Whatever. We're going all in on her being a mage anyway, so you know what? You can learn Osmos, buddy. Go for it. Because you use the most magic, so it'll be good if you learn this. There were others I just can't remember. Maybe a Thievel and a Roselia or something. Maybe a Wooloo. I love Wooloos. I have a strong suspicion that whenever you get a Wooloo, every time you pull one out, you go Wooloo. Now the tower is up to the north, so we're gonna want to make our way over there. And my type won't be fairy or fire or whatever. It'll be little guys I love. No, I name it Wooluigi and have a good giggle. Of course you do! Ooh, Luigi. That's adorable. What gym... Okay, this is just in general for anyone in chat that knows Pokemon. Because obviously there's a lot of gym battles, right? Across the thing. What number gym would you be? 1, 2, 3. What's it? There's 6 of them, right? No. How many gym battles are there? 9? 6? 8? I don't know. There's 8, right? Fuck, fine now. Oh, well, he hit for damage. That's nice. Aw, you died before I could use Holy. That's okay. Okay, do it again. I want to see Holy. So derpy. Oh man, if I wasn't beating the game today, I would go and try and grind out and get like Holy to like level 5 or whatever, but we have to beat the game today, so that's a no-go for us. Ah, ba-ba-da-ba. Guy, please. I know you're a better magician than this now. You're actually competent. I believe in you. What am I doing on health? That's fine. Oh no, I've hit 20 save slots. I have to start going from the top now. Do you know what's crazy? You can rotate saves enough times in Trails in the Sky remake to go through the whole game. I have not hit the bottom of my save slots yet, so I have a single save for like every single place that I've saved, which is kind of crazy to think about. So if I ever wanted to go back to a very specific point in the game, I probably have a save slot for it. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. No, don't get off the boat. Need to keep on leveling up some of these, and then we can move on with leveling up other things. We definitely keep on those going. I feel like there's a part of me that wouldn't mind having TTS on the entire time, but also, like, I do play a lot of RPGs, and there's a lot of, like, impactful scenes during them. And so I feel as though it would diminish the impact of some of them, unless I made, like, a hotkey to turn off the TTS when we came to it. But I also need one to consistently work so I don't have to turn on Pirate. I want to do a hybrid of what Speech Chat had, where every single TTS person has like its own pitch and tone. But that means I have to build my own bot of sorts that can read. And oh no! What the heck? Oh! Uh-oh. Where are we? Layla! Layla's missing! Oh, I swear to the high heavens. Why do we keep losing our fourth party member? Oh, great. And the floor damages us again. Oh, great. Anywho, what I was saying is I would need to build a bot that can have access and save that information of just like, you know, user Juniper has this pitch and this tone and yada yada. But then it'd be interesting if they find a way to like make it an extension too, so you could like customize it. That would also be really cool too if I made it as an extension. Thunderbolt. So, yeah. An extension would mean that you basically get to make the sliders in your own way. So, like, you could change the configuration. Twist headband. Guards against mental status ailments such as sleep. Well, that's just good for you, so we're just gonna put that on, I guess. This displeases me. Strength and guards against psychic. Oh. Is that just gonna be better for you in general? The diamond? Oh, wait, hold on. Diamond curiosity? Oh, yeah, obviously, because... That's probably overall better for you. I don't want to take off the... I want to put on the diamond curiosity because that is Layla's. So when she comes back to us, if she comes back to us, then... I want to be able to put that back on her. Magic use cure you. Oh my, hello. Oh, Rio, my man. Yeah, hello everyone, my name is Golden Jumper 730. You can call me Golden or Goldie, whatever floats your boat. We like to do RPG/bullet hell games around here. We do things differently from time to time as well, such as today. More on that soon. Rio, if you gotta go chill out after your stream, then you know what you gotta do, and I'll do my best to keep your community entertained. As for everyone else, welcome to the... welcome to Final Fantasy Marathon. We're going to be beating Final Fantasy 2 today and starting off Final Fantasy 3, which is going to be awesome. Ria, how was the rest of Final Fantasy Tactics today? Oh my god, it hurts so much. I think barrier being at level 6 is probably good, but hey, the more the barrier, honestly. I gotta prepare some roasted Brussels sprouts, but I will be keeping you on the background. Oh, dude, that is the only way anyone should ever be eating Brussels sprouts, is having them roasted. It was frustrating at times when we made progress. Are you close to the end of the game? Oh yes, for those confused why we're in something that looks very horrific, it's because we got swallowed up by a giant thing. And we don't actually know what is... What the hell? Are we in, like... Are we in Monstro from Disney? We're inside Leviathan's stomach. You're beginning chapter 3 and there are 4 chapters, so a little more than halfway. Oh, dang. Leviathan swallowed us all. Oh, we're in Leviathan? That is kind of crazy. Yeah, just overall more strength is gonna be good for... Actually, that actually helped my defense, if anything. So that's fine, too. New arrivals, huh? So who are you? As a matter of fact, I am a Dragoon. What, the Dragoons and Wyverns have all been destroyed? That's absurd. Wyverns? What about them? What's with you people? I've been to Mysidia. It's a town full of mages. So, you guys were after the Ultima Tome when you got swallowed up. Well, since we're looking for the same thing, we might as well team up. There's a boat up ahead, but there's also one tough monster standing in our way. Who knows? Together we might be able to take it down. Why couldn't we? There's a level of Final Fantasy VI that you only got to by being swallowed by enemies, so I guess it's a Final Fantasy staple. Yeah, in some way. Actually, I think this 6... I'm trying to think of what other games have you get swallowed up by something. 10? No. Oh, 13 in a sense, but... Okay, what do you come with? Okay, do you come with magic? Probably not. You're just a big old Dragoon. You have no health. You have absolutely no health. None of this would have ever happened to us if it weren't for that old man and his stupid crystal rod. The Leviathan is the beast that protects the shield of the tower. See? I've got a crystal rod right here. Wait, everyone has a crystal rod? Oh no. Could I sleep in these beds? Like, I mean, I might, like, look, if we're chilling in here. It'd be nice to just, you know. Oh, there sure is a boat. There sure is a boat in here. We're gonna just cast Protect on you because you don't have like any health, and a single Protect will do a much better job at protecting you in case you get hit. Oh my god, Tsunami 8? Okay, thankfully that didn't do too much damage, but still. When you see anything that's above level 5, it just is a concern for high amounts of damage. Oh god, goopy goops. I should also be making sure that my Thunder is up to speed too, because I do need to be a bit stronger. I also need to work on Blizzard, but there haven't been many enemies that I feel like are weak to Blizzard, so I feel like Fire and Thunder are the only 2 spells you really need in this entire game. But at the same time, I haven't really tried to find out who's weak to Blizzard, so whatever. Oh no! Oh my god. I do like the way Rickard looks though. As a Dragoon, he looks like a Dark Knight more than like a thing, but Rickard's shield leveled up. Oh god, joy. Hey, you think he could get to like 1,000 HP before we, you know, need to do anything? That'd be great. Ouch. What was I talking about before this? Oh yeah, the TTS thing. I don't know, we'll see. I should have a, I do think I probably should just get one of those redeems. I know a lot of people have the redeem for TTS where, like I know Nem has it. where you spend bits or channel points. Grounded enemies, nice. That's a lot of enemies, actually, usually, so that'll work out very well. I think that'll probably be a good middle ground for TTS, too. What the heck was that sprite? Ah, joy. Somebody might die here. Have I seen Haste, and have I just not bought it? I forget. Diamond Shield. I don't actually need that. Here it is. A roundworm. Make it past this thing and we can get out the hell out of here on that boat. You know, I almost wonder if the ending of this game is going to be like, okay, pick your 4th party member for the final dungeon. In which case, I'm probably going to pick Layla. Because she feels the most well-rounded out of everybody that I have used up until this point. Oh my god. Really, Rickard? Really? The one chest and Altair. Blink, protect, bow, spear. Oh, nice. That's good. Lots of stuff leveled up. Yes. Okay, that's awesome. Well, I might as well use my other cottage. Even though I don't really need to, I think it would be nice to just have it.